Hello ladies and gentlemen, let's see if we can get a camera working here as well. There we go, hello. There's my camera, over there. Cool. I'm going to look over this way a lot. This is a test stream. I should be in 1080 60 frames a second. If someone able to check that and let me know. I think that's how I've got it set. I'm also using a different streaming program. So I'm gone over to OBS and I want to make sure everything works how I want it to work. So probably about a half an hour flight. I'm going to fly from Sydney to Newcastle. I want to see how it works while I'm flying over Sydney and all the data that normally comes with Flight Sim as well. Hopefully we've got microphone working. If someone can give me a yes, we've got something working. It sounds good, okay. For a second there it said no data, that's not good. Let's do a little bit of monitoring of our internet. Somebody just popped in here in an ATR, I think. You're welcome to fly with me. Strictly I need to see if it streams okay. There we go, somebody's popped in next door in Air Tahiti. Very good. Alright, my controls are working. Yes, they are. I'm going to remember how to fly this without the controls because I've swapped back. But I want to make sure... Yep, Mike. Okay, cool. Thanks, Rudin. Mate, this is a test. I'm using OBS instead of Streamlabs. And I want to test to make sure it's okay. On start or avionics. I forgot the avionics button. Where's my avionics? There. I need avionics 1 on and beacon on to start with. Cool. Clear prop. Sorry, didn't say that. 1080. Is it 1080 60 frames? I'm going to drop that music right down. Okay, we are running. We'll take avionics. Hang on, we'll turn off the into normal. We'll take avionics 2. Our starter to go automatically off. Should. Yeah, maybe not. Okay. Let that align, that's fine. Get our strobes on now. Pitot heat. Yep, whoop, no, yep. Yes, 1080 60. Okay, good. So far so good. I'm like I said, I'm using a different. Do you know what? That camera's way up there. Let's see if I can do a little bit of. Hello, come to me, guys. There we go. That works. Yeah, so I'm going to change software because which one is Cybernet? I'm changing from Streamlabs. It's going to charge me another $159, $149 US. All right, I know the music works. Let's turn that off and let's just have a flight. They're going to charge me another $149 US at the end of the month. I don't see the value in keeping their stuff, so I'm going to go back over to OBS. No, but we'll take some taxi lights. Now I am running back on my old gear because I just want to do this test with stuff that I know. I need to fly from here to Newcastle, and I need to make sure that it actually doesn't lag out and everything. So yeah, we're in Sydney. So parking space. You're all up. You're all up. Yep, thank you. Parking space 77 or gate 77. We'll use some left brake there. You're not going to turn sharp enough, are you? You're going to go straight through that. Wow, it does not turn sharp enough. Just as well that's invisible. Maybe I should have used the pushback. Alright, but we're not worried about a realistic flight. We're worried about the actual stream quality. I may consider doing other tests as well. I may up the quality. I'm also looking at potentially getting an Intel Arc GPU and running it in a second system because I can use AV1, which will allow me to potentially stream in 4K at the same bit rate that I'm now doing most of my 1080 30 frames a second. So AV1 works quite well, and those video cards or GPUs, graphics processing unit, only costs a couple $100. So that's pretty cool. G'day Xenon mate, thank you for your 1080-60. Yep. Canberra, Michael from Canberra. Yep. G'day. Just going to get up in the air and get some. Oh, I didn't redo my trim. No, we're good. Got a crosswind though. Oh yeah, we got a crosswind, all right. There we go. Look at that. Maybe I shouldn't have taken off on this runway. All right, somebody else still trying to get the ATR up and running. Guess who took off with his taxi lights on, not his landing lights? All right, well, we'll just take those off anyway. All right, it's actually not heading. Let's go nav and your dampener, because now I can monitor the system. Oh yeah, I probably should actually add some altitude. Let's try 2500. 500. Oh, we'll climb at 700. Alright, cool. Now I can watch the stats and bitrate. So I'm running on a 5000. It does bump over that to 6 or so. My internet speed has improved since I got the new extender. So I'm contemplating I may be able to do better streaming coming up. Did I get my Xbox controller on? No, I forgot. My mistake. Oh, we'll just use the mouse. I'm not. Well, we do have a few stutters here. Am I downloading? Yeah, I'm actually receiving at 23. Must be recaching this area. Because I can see that stuttering now below me. Hello, Sydney. We're climbing to 2500. Yep, that's cool. Oh, there's a little bit of stutter. Look at that. I've just peaked maximum speed on Sydney. So this is what I wanted to test. I'm getting some buffering now. Yeah, we flew over Sydney and I got massive download happened, and it mucked up the upload quite considerably actually. Yeah. Okay. I may not be able to get stable enough. Hang on, who else is with me here? Vruden, there's Vruden. Setting up his ATR probably. You might want to control it. Oh no, he's in the H135, was it? Vruden going to chase me? Alright, well maybe I shouldn't hit maximum speed. Actually I'm not, I've got flaps on up still, didn't I? Yeah, alright. Well, I'll back that off. I just want to actually test. I figured going over Sydney I would probably hit internet issues. 10 people have jumped in to find out what's happening with this test. So I'm testing software my end. I do have, so I've swapped over from OBS to, so I'm from Streamlabs over to OBS. That's close the music player down, thank you. Oh, it was going flat out on the hard drive. Yeah, alright. Let's see if I can move between my screens as well. Okay, that actually goes nice and quick. Be right back. Alright, ending, yep, be right back, intermission, live, cool, and some starting. Alright, you might see those flick over very quickly there. I haven't got them punched in my Stream Deck yet. I've still got that OBS set up. Alright, cool. Besides going over Sydney and absolutely getting pummeled with my own internet, but not at my maximum, which kind of sucks. Yeah, not too bad. So let's get the Xbox controller on. See if we can't add that. I may jump off and change the settings to a different bit rate. I do have more to play with, and that might be what I need to do. What? No Warbird? No, stock standard, just for a test. Fly something I know. Over the last couple of flights I've done, I've used this just as a test. I know how it should perform, and then what I can do is I can actually consider the internet and how it's going in comparison. Well, I'm getting buffering. Why am I getting buffering? Oh, it stopped. It says excellent condition though, but it stopped. No, I didn't reinstall everything. I've okay, my replay is not showing. Why? My own replay is not showing. I might have to refresh. Looks like I've paused, but I don't think I have. No, I haven't. There we go. It's updated. Okay, so I am moving off Streamlabs OBS over to just OBS. I guess it's just called OBS. So I'm moving from Streamlabs to OBS. OBS is what Streamlabs is built on. I am just going to not pay them annual membership. And I looked at the free version to go back on Streamlabs freeware. They now have a watermark. So if you stream on Streamlabs without paying for a membership, apparently you get a watermark down the bottom. I didn't know that. It never used to. I've paid now for 2 years with Streamlabs, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not getting the value out of it. I'm not paying another 225 Australian dollars or 149 US dollars just for a couple of apps I don't use extra and no watermark, when I can go for free to OBS, which is exactly what I've done right now. I've crashed again on YouTube. It is sending. Why is YouTube not getting? Alright, I hit refresh and there's no problem. I wonder if I need to put a delay in there. Like, I can put a 20-second delay and use memory to store it so that it sends it and potentially stops that thing. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, now it's only just turning around. I don't know. Some other content. Yeah, Brett Pound, OBS Studio versus paying the Streamlabs tax. Yes, that's right. Yeah. And I got it in originally because it was like, I don't know, probably one of those sign up for 75% off and you get all this extra stuff. Okay, so I've got to a sweatshirt and a t-shirt from them because I met some milestone and got the right amount of whatever to get this freebie stuff and claim it. But I don't use some of the other apps. I used the emoji app that came. Is it finished? No. No, it needed a refresh. I don't know why. Look at Palm Beach. So for all you UK people, that's where Home and Away is filmed. I might have to go back to 30p because my upload speed is not constant enough. Even though I'm say 5,000, I'm constantly sitting on 5.8. No, that was 6,000 and 7,000 just then. So obviously YouTube and the bitrate, I believe it's 30% over. So you need to have just a fraction higher than what you set it at available. So let's say you got 10 megabit per second upload, and you go, well, I'll do 10 and I'll do say 4K or 2K. You need 13 to do 10. It's weird, but there's a 30% increase. Yeah. But it was a good test flying over Sydney. It did affect stuff. I may just have to go back to 30 frames a second. Slow down, 165. I'm doing 135. 134. Although airspeed 143. Alright, I'll slow down for you. Hang on, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll sit there and pause until you catch up there, Rudin, and then you can fly formation. So you should catch up pretty quickly. I wonder if it's any different with the camera off. Now it's sending 5. I see on pause, I'm not going anywhere. Now, Microsoft Flight Sim seems to be the one that hogs the most amount of stuff. Not things like Truck Sim, Valheim, stuff like that. Yeah, your test keeps stopping on YouTube and just getting lots of ads. Oh, how do I turn that off? Hang on, let's turn off the ads. That was automatic now because YouTube doesn't make you choose whether you want them on or off. Where previously they were always off, you had to choose to turn them on. Now it wants to have them on and you've got to choose to turn them off. So I just press next, next, next. Okay. So Vruden looks like he's catching up. Should be. I'm paused in the sky here waiting for him. Here's a white dot though in the sky. Probably his landing lights are still on, or identification lights. Alright, and then we'll keep moving. So speed is currently 137. Alright. Hasn't stopped for me. I'm paying for YouTube, so no ads. I've turned them off now. I've turned them off. I don't need that for this. So every time I go to 1080 60 frames, it's just that little bit that my upload goes, no, I'm not liking it. Look at that. Cruise ship out there, and we've got Rex flying out of Sydney, from Sydney or to Sydney. Rex might be doing a circle. I saw one flying to Auckland here somewhere. That's QFA, another Qantas. There we go, from Auckland. There we go. Yeah, so Rex will be flying from Sydney. I don't think they're going to Sydney when they got that identification on them. Alright, have we made it hard for Vruden to catch now? I don't know. Where are we? We're on the Central Coast now. Okay. Masters Beach. Is that where I am? Hang on. Yeah, that'd be about right. Somewhere around there. Alright, so we'll see how I go when I get past Newcastle as well. We'll see what the internet's like. If I do need to make some modifications, I will. Now, I am running with the camera off as well. I don't think that adds the extra load that I need. I don't know. Oh, I think I know why Sydney went higher, because it was the first time I flew over it with 400 times terrain detail on, and I think it must have had to cache the new terrain. Tell you what, it looks good down there with the cliffs there now. Oh yeah, it's Terrigal. That's a Skillion. I got a photo of that by famous photographer, I can't remember, but the photograph, some chroma light thing, something or other, is worth thousands and thousands of dollars. And you have the right to get it printed in any scale again, but there's a limited edition of those things. Was that another cruise ship over there? Or a warship? Not sure. Alright, so far this seems to be running okay here. Okay, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, as such viewers may experience buffering. Thank you. Why? It still doesn't like the 60 frames a second. So what I'm planning on doing in the future, though, is to run it through a second computer. And that second computer will probably have an ARC, have a Intel ARC GPU, and then I can run it to AV1 codec, and that AV1 codec I can then up the quality without sacrificing the bitrate. I was looking at buying a new Intel. Right, I just got low bitrate going up. Why? I wonder if I can change and put different settings on here. Can we put in a delay? I wonder. No, probably not without stopping. Output. Okay. Look ahead. Oh, should I have look ahead on? That's my B frames. And looks and sounds fine. Okay. It's just depending on how often it buffers. I don't want it buffering. That's the whole thing I'm trying to stop here with doing a test. If it does buffer a lot, I'm not going to use 60 frames until I redo the multi-pass mode, 2 passes, quarter resolution. Quarter resolution, yeah, I'm on 4K going to 1080, yeah, that's right. Preset is low, good quality. Medium quality, fast, low quality. Right, that was default. I didn't get to change that. But it's good to check these things just to see. I'm also audio on, oh, that's at 160. I thought it was set up 158. Yeah. So you change from Streamlabs to OBS. Yes, Xenon, mate. Yes, that is correct. Hang on, where's my camera? Oh, I've got to press cancel there and turn that on. Yes, I did. Yeah. So I've been setting this up for weeks. I've been getting all my my backgrounds and stuff, and I've set up the ATS intro video as well. Hang on, I'm gonna end up sneezing. Yeah, so I'm trying to get in early. So do you know what? I probably should have it all on this side over here, so that when I look at my streaming, I should actually be looking at the camera side. That might actually be a good idea. Let me see if I can just do that. And also, I'm monitoring the chat system from OBS. It's slightly different. I wonder if I can move Discord. Excuse me, while I just drag things from one side of the screen to the other. Actually, that might be pretty good. Now I need the chat. Alright, so chat. See, now in the chat I've got this thing. I've got this where you guys are chatting. Is a separate little drop down thing in OBS. That's actually pretty good. Alright, so yeah, okay, so now I look more towards you guys and read your chat. Oh, that's good. Alright, I can do this. I can do it. You can do it. Eventually I'll have it on the screen above with a second computer. But everything needs to be tested. Actually, it means I won't get a kink in the neck looking always to the left. Yeah. Okay, but that's my internet. Oh, it's buffering again, is it? No, we're sending flat out. Oops, what did I do there? Okay. For me, it paused when I put that chat on screen. And I've got to hit refresh by the looks of it. It's just in my studio, so I'm monitoring it in my studio. Oh, do you know what? If I were to lower you guys down even further... Oh, hang on. Is the cable going to reach? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there we go. Alright. That allows me to look over... No buffering, it's fine. It's just my end then. Okay. So my replay it keeps buffering. What I'll do is I'll actually turn my replay down to 144. I just need to see that it's running. Yep, okay, cool. I don't need quality on there. I just need to see that it is still running and not buffering. Alright, now Discord. Oh, let's see if we can get you over there. Oh, what's happened with your Formula 1? That doesn't seem right. Did you change profiles? That's what that sounds like. You know, I hope you didn't accidentally create a new profile. Is there a dock down there? Where are we? Oh, this is that little village thing that they didn't want power company to put in a wind farm or something. I think. They kind of wanted to... You know, we love our area. No, you can't come here. This is our stuff. There we go. Ruden's caught up. Alright, cool. Swansea coming up. Alright, that actually works. And now, oops, gone, he says. Oh no. No, I've still got it going. Okay. That actually works. So I can now look at the camera. Hang on, I gotta remember, look over there. Yep. And I'm looking at you guys. My camera looks... Oh, my sim stopped. No. Okay. Whoa. That was a freeze. What happened there? CPU. CPU and GPU did a little heartbeat. Internet didn't. Internet went down for a second though. Like right down low and then back up again. Alright, I might need to change where these things sit. Let's close you. Let's move you over there. And I wonder if I were to just opposite them. Yeah, mine's frozen again. What's going on? Come on. What I might do is I might land at Newcastle and fly back. My video camera doesn't look like it's got top quality. I'm wondering, it's very grainy. I'm wondering if there's not enough light or my settings are not right for it. Connor, mate, g'day. Member for 1 month. Hello, Connor, mate. I saw you in Euro Truck. Oh, my camera looks terrible at the moment. Let's see if I move the camera to there. Look how grainy it is. That's terrible. Configure video, default resolution. Can we go custom? Whoa, there we go. Let's just lose it all together. Oh, it was going down to, okay, go back to default. Ooh, yay. Yeah, that looks terrible. Alright, I don't like that. Actually, let's try something else. Where's the software? If we were to hide that, come here and hide that one, open up the software hub, and then let's go back to there for now. Where'd my software hub go? It got hidden. There we go. No, it's not. It's off. Okay, because it was already being used. Right. Okay. Yeah, something needs to be fixed with that camera. That doesn't look right. So now it's come up as offline. Let's go back here. No, it's just the Elgato thing. Alright. That's because this one is now taken over. But it's very grainy. So this has become 244 pixel. Ah, is that it? Okay. Bear with me. I'll move this around and we'll go there. There's my camera. Bring it down smaller. Right. I originally had set it up for being able to jump between the green screen back area. Tell you what, the sim looks very bright today, but I'd say it's because it looks nothing but sun. There's no cloud. We're in the middle of the day. Everything looks very bright. Alright, Newcastle's coming up. We're going to see how this works. Yeah, too light. Yeah, that's right. I have no thing. I had a damn GPU warning last night, 2 hours into my flight. I had it looking at the map. I was looking at the map with Sean Gowan and Wes. We were looking at where he's going to fly next. And I was just moving the map around on Flight Sim, and it went, nah, GPU warning. Overclocking, blah, 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 overheating, going to crash. I'm like, are you kidding? What we're doing now, we're sitting at 67 degrees, which is about right for Flight Sim. I might manually change this. So let's go to heading, and I'm going to take it out to about no, I hit roll, didn't I? Hit it twice, that's why. I'm going to head it out over the coast and come in and land. Newcastle. Yeah, I'm downloading now 30 megabits per second. That's not much. It's when it peaks beyond what the limit I've set it at 40 megabit per second is all it's allowed to go to. And when it goes 60 or 120, that's when we get some buffering. Getting more buffering? Yeah. It's flying over these areas and caching them. Have a lot less trouble with that in 30 frames a second. Wow, that looks really bright today. It's almost like the contrast is wrong. What's the sky like? Let's have a look. We're 100% on live weather. Yeah, okay, well, I'll leave it there. Okay, I'm bailing out the test flight of blue skies. Alright, mate. Prudent, you caught up to me, flew with me. Oh, thank you. I'm just going to bring it in and land at this airport right there where QLK 2424 is, at Williamtown. I'm not worried about the caps. That's fine. Okay, I'm freezing. My plane is actually pausing for a second too. Yeah, we definitely got some buffering. Alright, I'm going to go back and change settings. So I'm going to fly back to Sydney. And I will actually change. Where's my settings over here now, aren't they? Yeah, okay, cool. So I need both of these on the same screen. Let's move this one over here. Alright, it's better that I can actually look at the camera with you guys. And this way I can monitor both web page and chat. Connor, mate, I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm just doing some changed software testing. I want to see if OBS is going to work for me. Having it so I'm looking at you guys is going to be different. I might actually have to fix that camera though. I just turned it on. I didn't even change settings, so it's very grainy. I think the quality is actually quite low, and I need to put it back onto decent quality. Also, I don't have any buttons on my Stream Deck to work, so I can't mute the mic. They're all set up for Streamlabs. Having a look back at Bruden there. By the looks of it, he looks like he's still floating in the sky. Oops, that would be my trim being bumped. My mistake. Oh, look, we just went really fast. Fly over Stockton Beach. I think it's Stockton. Well, I got too low there. Is my trim on? No, not quite. It's now level. VHI VK. VHI. What is VHI VK?
500.
I wonder. Private flight, I'd say. Out of Williamtown. Alright. Vladimir, hello Brett, he says. G'day Vladimir, mate. I'm just doing a quick test on my new OBS settings, and I think I might have to do some fixes. I will take flaps here so we can actually bring this down slower. I don't know about the texture. It looks very dry here, but I'm guessing. What are we doing? We're sending okay. Not buffering now. I have lost some frames. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to land here and park. And then I may put it on pause for a moment. Disconnect OBS, change settings, and then come back on with the new settings. We'll see how that goes. I do have more range that I could potentially bump it up to 6500 bitrate instead of 5, and I can put in a pause, like a delay, sorry, up to 20-second delay. That might make it, yeah, stop working again. Yeah, having to reset the stream a lot. Hopefully you're not getting ads now because I turned them off. 78 knots, that would be landing. We're going along here. Alright, we are down. Oh, we bounced. wonder if we can stop one of these. No, I think we're going to go. Alright, I'm actually going to turn this around. So use some left brake here. We'll stay out of the military side. We'll go over to the, I think the passenger side's over here. No, look, mine's actually paused again. Oh, you think they don't want you parking here? I'm going to park here anyway. Alright. That was my landing lights in it. Taxi. Okay. I'm going to have to reset yeah, no more ads. Okay, good. Yeah, I turned them off. I don't need them on for a test. I'm going to pause it, so I've got to be right back. Let's see if I can get that onto the stream with you guys, and just give me a moment to do some modifications. So it may buffer for about 20 to 30 seconds, because I'm going to put a delay on for 20 seconds and see if that actually gets rid of all of the buffering issues. So I'll be right back. Alright, let's unmute that. That might actually help. I forgot to change the camera. I'm not too worried about that. I'm trying to select the streaming speed. And now I need to find that volume. Wow, okay, that moves everything when I do this. Alright, you can sit down there. I want to keep the sound on for now. Okay, so I put in a delay, and I'm hoping that actually fixes some of the buffering. That is part of the test here. Now it still says be right back, so it probably sat on there for the 20 odd seconds. So even looking at my stream, it takes ages. Or do I have to press live on it? Not sure. Alright, we'll give this a try. I'm going to turn my park brake on. Yeah, I'm still getting buffering. Why am I getting buffering? That is not sending enough. You can stop music, thanks. And stop checking that hard drive. There's nothing there. Alright, so I don't even see that the stream's caught up. I don't know if that's worked or not. Yep, okay, it already has, okay. It just wasn't showing up for me. I reckon I could just take off straight from here. I reckon I could. Not like directly from here, but I'll just head up the rest of the runway. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to check that this is actually going to be the fix. If not, I'm just going to have to go back to 30 frames a second, which would be annoying. Alright. Let's put you at about that angle. Okay, and I'll take... Oh, you didn't press, did you? Vertical speed, thank you. Alright, thank you. Alt select. Let's go a little high and see what it does. So let's go up to 5 and see if that... oh, hang on. That does not want to go all the way around. Okay, fine. I'll move it manually and we'll head south. Okay. I stopped the vertical speed. My fault. Let's go climb at 1300's a bit much. 1000 will do. All right. How are we doing with? Yo, 2 mops. G'day. My end is buffering. Mine had buffered about 25 seconds slow. Is it still buffering? Look, I changed the settings, so I expect it to, yes, have a potentially 25-second buffer. 20 actually, is what I've set it at. But because I disconnected and reconnected, that still took another 20-something seconds for me to change my settings. So at the moment, yes, it will take a bit to catch back up. Alright, I'm just clicking all my buttons and seeing how we go. Okay, so we're heading south. Well, I'm going to head down the coast here. So at the moment I'm just using heading follow. I might also change the weather. I want to see what how well changes here. What have we got? Wops, carrier training. No. Broken cloud. Whoa. Scattered. Alright, so that changes the environment, doesn't it? Yeah, so that'll put a little bit more. Well, that put a bit of load on. I think the live weather seems to put the most amount of issue on. I don't want to necessarily always have to stream with 20-second delay. I was on a 10-second or thereabouts with Streamlabs automatically for that. Ooh, now I've got mine's caught up back now 1.5 play for a bit. Stream stopped for 5 seconds. Yeah, mine stopped as well now. I don't think 60 frames, I don't think it likes doing 60 frames for me. I'm going to have to get this other video card and run through the second computer. What I might do is I might change back to... yeah, I might change back to 30 frames a second on OBS. I'm losing dropped frames. I can notice how much I'm dropping frames. So, and it seems to be only on Flight Sim. Although I am maxing out my Flight Sim, so I'm going to do a quick be right back and see if I can fix this.